Hi, welcome to ChemTube channel. I'm Jagu Wong. In this video, we do some question in paper 2 structure and essay. Do subscribe our channel, like and share this video with friends. Okay, we look at a structure question in chapter 4. Diagram shows the position of 5 elements, okay, A, B, C, D, and E in the periodic table of elements. The letters used are not the actual symbol of the elements, so you are given A, B, C, D, and E. Okay, so based on the diagrams, okay, answer the following question. Okay, what is the basic principle used to arrange the elements in a periodic table? So this one is the basic knowledge on this arrangement of the periodic table. So it's the increasing of proton number. Okay, so next question. Okay, state 2 elements that are placed in the same group. So same group we are going to see, okay, will be under the same group will be C and E. The others all are not in the same group. Okay, state the position of element B and give a reason. Okay, so position of B. So B is here, so it should be in the group 2 period 3. Okay, why it is in group 2? Because it has 2 valence electrons. Okay, and it has 3 shells occupied with electrons. Okay, yeah. So if we want to write the electron arrangement, so it should be 2, 8, 2. Yeah. Okay, next, compare the reactivity between the elements C and E. Explain your answer. So this is for group 17. Okay, so as going down the group 17, the reactivity decreases. So E is less reactive than C. Okay, why? Because the atomic size of E is bigger, okay, than C. Okay, then what is the next point? Okay, so the attraction force between nucleus and valence electrons is weaker. Okay, so meaning that E is more difficult to attract one electrons, okay, to achieve stable octet electron arrangement. Okay, compared to C. Okay, so arrange the atomic size of A, B, C, D, and E in the descending order. So descending order meaning that from bigger size to smaller size. Okay, so here we can see if it has the bigger electron shells, more electron shells, meaning that D and E will be bigger than ABC because it has 3 shells. Okay, then across the period from left to right, the atomic size will decrease. So meaning that the biggest now, it should be D, followed by E, then A, B, and C. Okay, so we should arrange like this. Okay, so the biggest will be D, followed by E, then A, B, C. Okay, yeah, so this is the answer. Okay, next, nickel is well known as a useful catalyst for the hydrogenation reaction in the manufacturing of margarine. State the elements which has a similar property of nickel. So here, if catalyst is the special characteristics for transition elements, so transition elements, it is belongs to D is the answer. So elements D. Question number 2. Diagram 2 shows some elements in the periodic table of elements. So what is the name of elements in group 17? So group 17, we also call it halogens. Give one special characteristics for element iron. So iron is a transition elements. So we can write any one of it. So iron, it can becomes as catalyst. Okay, besides that, you can also mention it has color. Okay, beside that, you can also mention it has a different oxidation number. Okay, you also can mention it can form complex ion. So you can write any one of the special characteristics of it. C1, chlorine elements dissolve in water to form the hydrochloric acid and hypochlorous acid. Write a chemical equation for this reaction. So 2 marks. So chlorine react with water. Okay, so you will produce hydrochloric acid and hypochlorous acid, HOCl. Okay, so it is a balanced chemical equation. So give the difference in observation with both acids formed if tested with blue lemon pepper. Okay, so there are 2 acids here. One is the hydrochloric acid, another one is the hypochlorous acid. So what is the difference? So hypochlorous acid, it has a bleaching ability. So meaning that it can bleach the lemon pepper at the end. Okay, so what you can write is okay, for hydrochloric acid, the blue lemon pepper, it will turns red. Okay, how about the hypochlorous acid? Okay, the blue lemon pepper turns red. Okay, then after that, then it is bleach. Okay, bleach means it turns to white color at the end. Okay, so elements fluorine react with sodium. Okay, element sodium to form the compound that can conduct electricity in the molten state. Okay, write a chemical equation for the reaction. Okay, so for this one, okay, fluorine react with sodium. Okay, so you will produce the sodium fluoride. Okay, So it is not balanced. We have to balance the chemical equation. So fluorine, it has 2 atoms at the reactant. So here we have to times 2. So sodium also need to times 2. So it is a balanced chemical equation. Now, element fluorine is replaced with elements chlorine to react with sodium. Compare the reactivity of the both elements. Explain your answer. Okay, this question also related to the reactivity. Yeah? So, okay, compare the reactivity. So, chlorine, okay, is less reactive than fluorine. Okay, why? Because first we have to mention about the atomic size of chlorine is bigger than fluorine. Okay, what is the effect? The attraction force between nucleus and electrons is weaker. Okay, so okay, chlorine atoms is more difficult to attract electrons to achieve stable octet electron arrangement. Okay, next question. Diagram 3.1 shows the elements of periodic table of elements. So R, S, and T are not the actual symbol of the elements. So R we can see is ionel, S is a bleach, then T is a group of balloons. Okay, this one will be filled with helium gas. Okay, so step 1 and metal elements. So metal elements here, it should be R because it's ionel. So what is the group for the element T? So element T will be group 18 because for helium. Okay, next question. Okay, you are given the diagram P and Q. Okay, P will be metal put into water. Then Q will be 2881 electron arrangement 881. Okay, so based on the diagrams, P is above Q in the group 1 of periodic table of elements react vigorously with water. So meaning that this one refer to the alkali metals. Okay, so write the electron arrangement for P. Okay, ions P. So you have to be careful here. So ions means already achieve stable octet electron arrangement. So meaning that it should be 28. Initially is 281, but after each forms ions, it should be 28. Write the chemical equation for the reaction of P with water. So P is the metal, so react with water. So it will form the alkaline solution. So it will be P hydroxide with hydrogen gas will be released. So we need to balance the chemical equation. So for hydrogen, we need to times 2 here. So total hydrogen will be 4 hydrogen at the product part. So meaning that this one you have times 2 also. So oxygen and the hydrogen already balanced. Now remains the P. So P times 2 here. So this one needs to times 2 as well. Okay, state one special characteristics of R. R is an ion. Ion actually is a transition elements. So transition elements. So you can mention it can be as catalyst. Okay, and then it has color. Okay, it has colors, and then beside that it has different oxidation number. Okay, and then another one it will form complex ions. So you can mention any one of the special characteristics. Okay, diagram shows the reaction when iodine is dissolved in water. So this is iodine. So a piece of blue lemon pepper is dipped into the solution that is formed. Okay, so state the color change of the blue lemon pepper. So the blue lemon pepper, it turns red color, turns to red color. Okay. Next, give a reason for your answer. Okay, why it turns to red? Because an acidic solution is formed. Acidic solution is formed. Okay. Predict the observation when the experiment is repeated using the chlorine and bromine. Okay, so for the bromine and chlorine, it forms a hypochlorous acid and hypobromous acid. So the blue lemon pepper, okay, also turns red, but it will bleach. Okay, why? Because the hypochlorous acid and hypobromous acid, these two, it has a bleaching ability. Meanwhile, for the iodus don't have the bleaching ability. So what is the conclusion about group 17 elements or halogens? What can you conclude? Okay, so you can mention halogen reacts with water to produce acidic solution. Okay, yeah.